everybody. Welcome to Music Moves for Piano, Book 3, Unit 11B. Today we're going to finish up everything that we have in Unit 11, starting with the song to sing, which is called Volga Boatman. Would you please pretend that you're a giant rowing a boat? Ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-bum, bum. Can you sing the starting tone syllable of the song? Ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, do. Is this song in duple or triple meter? Ba-ba-bum, bum. This is in duple meter. Go ahead and echo these rhythm patterns and then label the category or the function of each pattern. Do, de, do, echo me. Do, de, do, do. Do, 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 do. And I didn't give you time to label the categories of the functions of each one. So back to the first one. Do, de, do, do. That one is elongation. Do. How about the other one? Do, 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 do. Macro beats. Only. We could call it a macro-micro pattern because that's our label generally, but this one is only macro beats. So let's think about where those rhythm patterns occur in the song. Listen for that first rhythm pattern. Do, de, do, do. Ba, ba, bum, bum. Ba, ba, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, ba, bum, bum. So it happens 3 times, twice in a row at the beginning, once at the end, and then in the middle we have our do, 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 our other rhythm pattern. Is this song in major or minor tonality? It's in minor tonality. Go ahead and echo these tonal patterns. Bum, 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 do, la, do, la, re, la, re, la, do, fa, do, fa. Let's think about the function of each one of those tonal patterns. Thinking about the first tonal pattern. Do, la, audiate the pattern. That is a minor tonic pattern. Re, la. Go ahead and audiate the pattern. That is a minor subdominant pattern. Re, fa, la, fa, re, re, la. How about this other one? Do, fa. Audiate the pattern. So this one could be a couple of different things. It could be taken from another chord that we haven't done yet, or the way that it's used in this song is this is a tonic then subdominant pattern. Do is taken from la, do, mi, and do, do, fa is taken from re, fa, la. So it's moving from tonic to subdominant. So we could call this a multiple or a diatonic pattern. It's in our key. Go ahead and audiate this song. Oh, think about this. What is the very ending tonal pattern of the song? Ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum, bum. about the beginning melodic pattern. Remember that melodic is tonality, the tonal syllables, plus rhythm. So our beginning melodic pattern is ba ba bum bum. How many times does that melodic pattern happen in the song? Go ahead and audiate the song. If you got done way before me, that's totally fine. Usually when we audiate things, we audiate them at faster than real time, but I gave you some time to think all the way through it in real time. So it happens 3 times in the song, just the same as that rhythm pattern. Ba ba bum bum, ba ba bum bum, ba 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 bum, ba ba bum bum. Go ahead and sing this song with me. Ba ba bum, sing with me. Ba ba bum bum, ba ba bum bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum bum. I'm going to play La and Re as our root harmony for this song. Ba ba bum, sing with me. Ba ba bum bum, ba ba bum bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum bum. Go ahead and sing that with me. We're going to sing bum bum bum, ba ba bum, sing with me. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum 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 bum. Sing that with me again while I play the melody. Bum bum bum, sing with me. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. It's a little bit difficult to hear the implied chords because a lot of times we're singing the same note as the melody note, and if you're singing in the same octave as me, you're even singing in the same octave as the melody. So we're going to do it one more time. Bum, 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 and I'm going to fill out the chords. Maybe. Bum, 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 sing the roots with me. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if that made it, I don't know if you could sing having all of those things going on, but hopefully that helped you to hear the harmony a little bit more clearly. All right, we're going to do some tonal patterns in minor. And speaking of the subdominant chord, we're going to identify tonality and function of these patterns, including some subdominant patterns. So let's go in, we've been doing this one, I think. La, do, mi, do, la, si, la. I will sing some patterns. You're thinking about the function. Tonic, la, do, mi, subdominant, re, fa, la, in any inversion, and dominant, mi, si, do, re. So in any octaves. Here we go. And I'll sing syllables. La, mi, minor, tonic. Re, la, minor, subdominant. Hey, we just did that one. Fa, re, minor, subdominant. Mi, si, minor, dominant. La, minor, tonic. Re, la, fa, minor, subdominant. Mi, si, mi, minor, dominant. La, fa, re, minor, subdominant. Mi, la, minor, tonic. Had to make up my mind there before I did one of those. So go ahead, if you're having trouble with those, listen to the pattern CD track that has tonic, subdominant, and dominant chords in minor tonality. You can listen to the one with neutral syllables or the one with tonal syllables and see if you can identify those chords as you sing them back. All right, we're going to do some moving in triple meter before we come to the keyboard. That's it. This is the one. And this is the first unit since unit 2 of book 1 that we will not be singing the triple meter song. It's happened. So here we go. We're moving in triple meter, please. Do, da, dee, do. Chant macro beats on do. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Echo me, please. Do, ta, da, dee, do, da, dee, ta, do, da, dee, ta, do. Do, da, dee, ta, do, da, dee, do, ta, da, ta, dee, do. Do da dee do da dee ta do da dee ta do. Do ta da ta dee do da dee do ta da ta dee do. Now I'd like for you to chant any triple meter rhythm patterns. Ready, chant. 1, 2. All right, now we're going to do our rhythm layering. So your feet are moving to the macro beats. We're going to do the micro beats this way. Remember, if you have 2 people on the other side of the camera, we can do this and talk at the same time. One of you can chant macro beats or micro beats. The other can chant a rhythm pattern. Please chant 2 patterns. Ready, chant. 1, 2. I'm going to sing a song called Oranges and Lemons. Do, so, mi, do, ti, do. Would you please pretend that you are tied up with a rope and you can't get loose? Here we go. That's a very bound movement. And I think I did the ending of it. Ah, there we go. I'm still learning this one. All right, this time, would you pretend that you're tied up with a rope and you work very hard and you finally get loose? Here we go. Feels good to get out. All right, now we're going to come to the piano. So go ahead and get yourself set up at the keyboard. So we're looking today, starting on the first page of Unit 11, we're looking over at our keyboard skills chromatics, which are also called half steps. So we're going to do this together. I'll talk you through this as we do it. Use one finger to play every different black and white piano key in order. There are 12. The sound from one piano key to the very next key is named a chromatic or a half step. It sounds like mi, fa, or ti, do. Those are our two half steps, or our two chromatics in a major scale. So start on any key and then play every black and white key in order. There are 12, and then you start over. So go ahead and play every black and white key in order, starting anywhere. Now try playing chromatic sounds or half steps in different areas of the keyboard. Notice how they sound. So try different things in different areas of the keyboard. Just start to get used to how that sounds. Now play chromatic sounds or half steps from white piano keys. So start on a white piano key. You could go from a white key to a white key, or from a white key to a black key. It's kind of an interesting sound when you go back and forth. So try chromatic sounds from white piano keys. Now play chromatic sounds or half steps from black piano keys. If you have a chromatic sound or a half step, you will always go from a black key to a white key. There are no black keys next to each other that are chromatics or half steps. And then we're going to learn the common chromatic scale fingering shown below. So this is a new scale. It's called the chromatic scale. We play only half steps in this scale. So your middle finger is going to be used for every black key. This is your scale fingering for both hands. Your thumb is going to be used for most white keys unless you have two white piano keys in a row. And there are two places on the piano where this happens. So S1, we're going to start with, oh, I see, there's an S1 and an S2 in either hand. So I'm going to start with the left hand. I think this will be easier for you to see. We're starting right here on F. This is a nice place to start on the keyboard because you get used to the fingering before we have two white keys in a row. So thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle. Okay, here we go. We have two white keys in a row. So for that white key that's in between, we're going to stick your pointer finger on that and then your thumb. Now we go back to middle, thumb, middle. Here we go again. Here's another pointer finger. Thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb. And we'll go here, getting on the other side of the three black keys. And then back down, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle. Oh, we're going to have two in a row. So thumb, pointer, middle, then thumb, middle, thumb, pointer, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb. If you did not play that with me just now, go ahead and play the chromatic scale as shown. You can go all the way across the entire piano keyboard, but play this amount of the chromatic scale starting with your left hand. Then, if you want, you can try this with me for your right hand, or you can watch and then play. So we start on F with your thumb, and then we go to your middle finger. Again, the thumb is on white keys, middle on black keys. Now we're going to have two in a row. Thumb, pointer, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb. Let's go back down. Middle, thumb, middle, pointer finger on F, middle, thumb, middle, pointer finger on C, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb. Notice it really does not sound like we're in a key. If we play the F major scale, F major. If we play a chromatic scale, it doesn't sound like we're anywhere. So no note sounds like tonic. No pitch actually sounds like tonic. So remember, when you play the chromatic scale, when you have those two white keys in a row, your hands will always be shaped this way. You will never cross your thumb and your pointer finger over each other like this. So they will always be in this order. So if your left hand is going up the keyboard, that means it's going to be middle, pointer, thumb. If the left hand is going down, it's going to be thumb, pointer, middle. For vice versa with your right hand. If you're going up, thumb, pointer, middle. If you're going down, middle, pointer, thumb. So you never end up with this. So go ahead and take some time now. Practice the chromatic scale in the right hand. You can take some time to work on it in both hands or continue. You're going to be working on this every day for the next couple of weeks. And then we're looking over at the left side of the page on number 2. Play any major scale with one finger using syncopated pedaling. Listen carefully. Go ahead and do that. Then play F major, tonic, and dominant triads in 3 positions. Use each hand alone, observe fingerings, sing the syllable names. So this is a different way to practice our triads in 3 positions that we were working on in Unit 11A. So for this one, we're going to play our tonic triad, which is F major, in 3 positions. Let's start with the left hand. Remember, you have your middle finger in the middle of this, your thumb and pinky on the outside. So let's sing these syllables while we play. Find an octave that's comfortable as we go along. Do, mi, so, do, so, do, mi. You go to that third one. Remember, you have the pointer finger in the middle. That's the tonic triad. Now let's play the dominant triad. Do, so, C major, so, ti, re, so, ti, re, so, ti. So go ahead and practice that in your left hand if you didn't play that with me just now. And then we're going to play both of those in the right hand. Make sure you start with your middle finger in the middle. Do, mi, so, do, so, do, mi. Remember, when you have that first inversion, that's where you have the pointer finger in the middle. And then we'll play the dominant triad. Do, so. Here we go. So, ti, re, so, re, so, ti. Go ahead, if you didn't play and sing that with me just now, play and sing that in the right hand. So go ahead and continue to practice this each day, the tonic and dominant triads in F major in 3 positions. And you can do it that way. You can sing the syllables as you play or after you play. So, ti, re, so, re, so, ti. You can do it a variety of ways, but make sure you're practicing the F major, tonic, and dominant triads in 3 positions in each hand every day. Then we're going to look at the exploration, creativity, improvisation. We're looking at number 2, audiate a meter and a rhythm pattern, then improvise a sound idea using chromatics. So this says start by thinking with a meter and a rhythm pattern. So I want to do a rest pattern. Do, day, 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 do. Right, so what kind of sound idea? To me, that feels almost like when you're walking along the sidewalk and your shoe gets caught in a little crack on the sidewalk. You're trying not to fall. You can play a couple at a time to crash. Maybe you can do without a chromatic at the end. You can have chromatic notes at the same time. So that's a really small rhythm pattern in that it doesn't give you a lot of notes to play with, but you can still come up with this kind of idea, whatever your sound idea is that you're trying to create. So this week, audiate a meter and a rhythm pattern first, then think of what kind of sound idea you're hearing from the rhythm pattern, and then use chromatics to play that sound idea. So go ahead and try something now. Make sure every day you come up with something different that you're doing with that. We're going to do one other thing. So I'll give you a rhythm pattern, and here's what we're doing with the rhythm pattern today. So you're going to echo it with your voice, play it on one key, then improvise a slow idea. So we'll chant this slowly. Use any black keys with one hand, any white keys with the other hand, then answer the idea using a different rhythm pattern. So I will chant this with you while you chant it back, while you play it on one key, and while you improvise, and then I'll give you time to answer your idea with a different rhythm pattern. Okay. Do, day, do, echo me, please. Do today, do today, do today, do. Do today, do today, do today, do one key. Do today, do today, do. Any black keys with one hand, any white keys with the other hand. Ready, play. Do today, do today, do today, do, and answer. We're going to do one other thing here. We're going to establish D major, so let's play Springtime 2 in D major. And we're going to improvise a melody over the accompaniment. Do, ti, do. Coordinate chord tones with the accompaniment changes. So you get to decide when you change from do to ti. When you play do, you should be playing do, mi, so. When you have ti, you use so, fa, re, ti. So I'll give you some examples of what this could look like. So the rhythm pattern is do today, do today, do today, do. Do, ti, ti, do. I could do, day, do, here I go. That was do, ti, do, ti, do. You get to decide how fast this goes. How about do, day, do, here I go. That was changing a lot. So if you don't know how often to change, I would start with that first way. Do, ti, ti, do. Then you can decide if you want to change more often than that. So you are playing the accompaniment, and you're also playing the chords. Do, day, do, ready, play. Do today, do today, do today, do. I hope that you go ahead and pause right now and play this in a variety of different ways, trying different either different melodies over the same chord changes, or try changing how you do the chords, and then you make some different melodies over that. So I hope that you pause this now and try some different things. And then we're going to do some reviews. So we are looking all the way back in the book. Reviewing Unit 1, way at the beginning. Way at the beginning. So I'm taking a look here at what I said that we would do. So in Unit 1, we're looking at Minor Old Woman and triple old woman, we're going to do the tonal pattern for both of those. La is E, harmonic minor tonality. Go ahead and play with me, the original. Do, day, oh, do, day, do, play with me. So then sing the tonal pattern. So we've been talking, when we do tonal patterns, we've been talking about our surface structure and deep structure. So let's start by singing the melodic pattern. So we're just singing it in the rhythm, all the repetitions, all the repeated notes. So do, day, do. Here we go. Mi, do, la, ti, 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 re, do, ti, la. Mi, do, la, ti, 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 re, do, ti, la. So if we turn that beginning, mi, do, la, into a tonal pattern, take out the rhythm, that's mi, do, la. Second half, ti, 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 re, do, ti, la. So a tonal pattern, we take out the repeated notes, ti, re, do, ti, la. And if we wanted to do a deeper structure, at the beginning, I'd probably keep those chord tones, mi, do, la, and then, instead of ti, re, do, ti, la, we could hear that last T as a passing tone, ti, re, do, la. Go ahead and sing that second half with me, starting on ti, ti, re, do, la. So let's sing this whole tonal pattern. Mi, do, la, ti, re, do, la. Let's play that on the piano. Here we go. Mi, do, la, ti, re, do, la. And then when you create with that, you can come up with any rhythm pattern that you would like, or see what rhythm you can add as you come to that. You can play it that way. You can add the T back in, do, ti, la, at the end. That's up to you. This one is, there's only one note that we could even really think about for our deeper structure, getting rid of. So that's up to you. Triple old woman for our tonal pattern. So let's sing the melodic pattern. So, mi, do, bum, ba, ba. Sing with me. So, mi, do, re, fa, mi, re, do. And then again. So now let's do the tonal pattern for the beginning. So, mi, do. Then the ending tonal pattern on our surface structure. Re, fa, mi, re, do. And again, at the ending, we could take out that passing tone. Re, fa, mi, do. So then the whole tonal pattern would be so, mi, do, re, fa, mi, do. Let's play it that way. So, mi, do, re, fa, mi, do. And then try adding a rhythm pattern to that. When you add the rhythm pattern, you can put your passing tone back in. You can be thinking this in triple meter when you add rhythm. You can be thinking this in duple meter. Either way is fine. So go ahead and play something with a rhythm pattern. And again, You don't have to come up with a rhythm pattern before you start. You can, but go ahead and just have some kind of rhythm with that. So those are the last things for Unit 1. Make sure you take a quick look at our subdominant pattern here on page 1. Just a quick reminder that our subdominant pattern that we're thinking about so much right now, in minor, our subdominant tonal pattern is La, mi, do, la, si, la, it's re, fa, la. So just a reminder that those 3 chords, re, fa, la, 3 syllables together, make our subdominant pattern. Then you can go ahead, if you have not done this already, put numbers 1 through 18. We don't have 20 units in book 3, we have 18 units. Put numbers 1 through 18 on the cover, so go ahead and do that now if you haven't done that yet. Make sure you use a ballpoint pen or a permanent marker. If you try to use a gel pen, it's not going to work on this shiny surface. So either a ballpoint pen or a permanent marker. If you have a permanent marker, ask an adult if that's a good idea. So that's numbers 1 through 18. And then you can mark off Unit 1, because we're done with Unit 1. Then looking over at Unit 2, last time we did Unit 1. So today what we're going to look at is Monkey Game. So this is on page 5. I'm going to play this for you. We're going to do a little review of how we come up with this song. And then today we're going to add the rhythm pattern. So this is an A minor duple meter. La is A. Melody starts on La. So minor tonality, La is A. Do, day, do, here I go. So at the beginning, remember our pattern 1, we have 3 different patterns here. The piece begins in the high C area of the keyboard. Pattern 1, La, Do, is how we start out, and then we Ti, La, walk down to La. We do that twice. Pattern 2 is Si, Si, Mi, La, Si. Oh, just Si, Mi, our dominant pattern. Si, Mi. Then it starts in your left hand and then right hand. Si, Si, Mi, Mi. And then both hands move over to La for the ending. First ending. La, 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 La. Second time through the song, we are back to La, Do, La, Do. Si, Si, Mi, Mi, La, La. Go ahead and play that melody with me. Practice this if you need to. And go ahead and play with me. Do, day, do, play with me. And I'll play a duet part with you. Do, do, day, do, ready, play. So what we're doing today is the rhythm pattern, which should be all right. Do, day, do, chant with me. Do, day, 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 do. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day, do, do. The challenge is keeping track of the do days. So I would think about this as 4 patterns in each half of the song. Do day, 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 do. Do day, do day, do day, do day, do day, do day, do. So go ahead and chant that rhythm pattern yourself and then create with the rhythm pattern. And that's all for Unit 2 and all for this unit. So here are your assignments for today. Number 1, audio tracks 23 through 25. We're going to have 2 keyboard pieces in Unit 12 as well. So go ahead and you're going to prep both of those tracks 23 through 25. Number 2, keyboard skills, page 34, right side of the page, and also the left side of the page, numbers 2 and 3. Assignment 3, improv, page 34, left side, number 2. Audiate a meter and rhythm pattern. Improvise a sound idea using chromatics. Number 4, review units 1 through 2. You can put a sticker or cross out, mark out somehow unit 1 from the cover. And then 5, we're starting a new project in the back. We're continuing to look at page 64. Now we're looking at Old Castle. This is track 40 on the audio tracks that go with book 3. So you're learning to sing Old Castle. You're going to do projects 1 and 2, name the tonality of the song, the starting and ending tones of the song, and then just like we did with rocking, either project 3 or project 4, whatever jumps out to you first. Do tonal patterns jump out to you first, or do rhythm patterns jump out to you first? So whatever is easier for you, go ahead and do project 3 or 4. So page 64, Old Castle, projects 1 and 2, and then 3 or 4. That's it. Thank you very much for joining me for Music Moves for Piano, Book 3, Unit 11B. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.